Hello, everybody. It's Dr. William Lester at Blackwater Media saying hello to everyone. And again, as always, I hope everyone is staying safe and doing those things to keep yourself and your family, loved ones, and friends healthy and safe. Of course, we are now looking towards the Memorial Day weekend. And so I wanted to just come in and just do a quick update, let you know what's going on, and also give you some previews to some upcoming stories. Thank you guys for supporting last week's stories. Big numbers, big listenerships, and again, I don't even know what to say. I'm very humbled by the support, some of the kind words. As I've said before, a lot of the stories get shared on some of the different social media groups, particularly on Facebook, and a lot of enthusiastic, positive feedback have been sent my way from many of those group members. And so I really, really appreciate it. Let me tell you what's coming up this weekend. We have two stories for Friday and Saturday. And Friday is going to be a story called Something Out in the Barn. And it's a very creepy, scary, interesting Dogman story. So I love the fact that we're continuing to get this great Dogman material based on your responses, based on how you gravitate toward these stories. I know that you love good Dogman stories, so as long as I can continue to provide them, they're going to be coming. And I want to say something else about Dogman stories in a few minutes, but I want to also preview. On Saturday, we have another interesting story that I call Gargoyle Highway. And I don't want to give too much away, but it's another really weird, creepy creature feature, if you will. Next weekend, again, we have two stories, one of which is a Dogman story. So again, here we go. We have a Dogman story that I call Texas Terror. It's interesting, a lot of Dogman activity in Texas. You know, it seems as though, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 out of every 5 Dogman stories seems to be coming out of Texas. And then another story which takes place not here in the U.S., but in Greece. And it's a very scary paranormal story called The Devil's Footsteps. And both of those stories are in the writing/editing phase, soon to move into the recording phase. With regard to the Dogman stories, a few years ago, I put together a collection of Dogman stories that Blackwater Media had done. And I kind of packaged them together into what I called Dogman Terror Anthology, and it was very well received. I think it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours of just Dogman stories. You know, of course, interspersed with some interesting music. And so I'm getting to the point where I'm looking at doing that again. You know, I've amassed enough Dogman story material up to this point to do what's going to be called Dogman Terror Anthology 2. So I don't have a timeline for that because it's going to require some editing of the stories, deciding on, you know, first I have to go back and listen to everything, which will take some time, and then kind of get an idea of what makes a good running order, because I just don't want to line them up, you know, willy-nilly. Decide on a good running order and then edit them together, thinking about some bumper music in between stories, maybe some jazz, maybe some blues, but something to kind of provide an entertaining segue in between each of the stories. So as I go along in that process, I will update you with these little videos that I'm doing as to where we are in that process. And then we'll start talking about announcing a date. As it is right now, I'm pretty comfortable saying it will happen sometime in June, because, we're just butt up against the end of May right now. So look for that Dogman Terror Anthology 2. Just a big bundle of Dogman stories coming right at you. Other than that, I think that's really just about it. Again, looking forward to the holiday weekend. I definitely will be out working the grill, just right out there, starting on Friday. And I'll probably grill something Friday and Saturday, just enjoying the holiday weekend. As always, how do you listen to Blackwater Media stories? First and foremost, go to blackwatermedia.net. All the stories are right there on the first page. You can just listen and scroll. And hours and hours of great material. You can listen on the Blackwater Media Facebook page, of course, the Paranormal Society Exchange Facebook page. You can also listen to the Blackwater Media YouTube channel. When you go to the YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, of course, and comment. When you're listening on Facebook, same thing. Like it, share it, comment. All of this helps grow Blackwater Media. I've noticed in the last month and a half, 2 months, I've noticed the results of your support, of your listenership, of your liking and sharing. I've noticed it. Even on Twitter, which is kind of, unless you are just a big celebrity that, gets TV time and film time, unless you're a celebrity, it's kind of difficult to really penetrate and get any traction on Twitter. But even there, I have seen burgeoning signs of attention, of awareness, and consequently support. So any of you Twitter folks, I appreciate your support there too. But I definitely want you to just spend a little time on blackwatermedia.net. Because there's so much more there than just Darkfall. Like I've said before, there's a Shadowland radio show going back years. There's a Historian's Almanac. There is the Nightfall radio show, which is great horror fiction. So there's just a whole experience, a whole digital audio entertainment experience that I want you to embrace and enjoy. Now, ultimately, I would love everyone to go to blackwatermedia.net and get yourself a Swamp Hunters Society membership, which is $4.99 a month, and it gives you access to a collection of premium content stories which have not been released to the general public and will not be released to the general public. So, it's another level. It's the next tier up of content. And consider that. If you love this material and you want more and you want the best that Blackwater Media has produced, consider getting that premium membership. And, that segues to a very basic reality. I said weeks and weeks ago that, we would be producing and releasing these stories for free. And I stuck to that. I produced what I would normally relegate to premium content and released it free of charge to the public. And you have loved it and enjoyed it. I have to say that is not a permanent situation. That is not something that's going to, go on forever. I certainly want you to avail yourself of it, as long as it's viable. But that cannot and will not continue. We will return to occasional free content coupled with regular premium content that will remain in the venue of membership exclusivity. So let's keep that in mind. Other than that, hey guys, thanks always. If you want to reach out to me, you can go to blackwatermedia.net, and you can email me at drlester@blackwatermedia.net. You can also comment right on the website. Hey, thanks for listening. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, and I will see you guys next time.